You doing, we kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come from free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, it can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made a wheels in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like what, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of down them streets. To the boy alley hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like he 20 out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you living on spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make a M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I been, I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level more. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 in a so silly. Yeah, 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 yeah. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in the wrong purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little rash. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and you need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. But you all on when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big racked up shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like damn. Why pie get like yeah.
Sometimes you gotta lose yourself to find yourself.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Minneapolis. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run with Allen. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Another run, and again, it's Allen. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. On the handoff, it's Allen. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They go back to Allen. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Every Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Back to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 16th touchdown of the year.
Makes the score Packers 7, Vikings nothing.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Hamler. And he's in. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, Minnesota. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the give, this is Allen. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end Fant in motion. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He gets that to his big target, Fant. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
First down, Green Bay.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Allen. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Packers.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. The tight end Fant in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
The man in motion is Watson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Allen. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Clearly trying to catch the defense by surprise, Mike. If the draw works, it's a touchdown. But being down here in the red zone, this is a tough spot on the field to get away with running that draw play.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal. This one caught at the 4. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try to run. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Braylon Allen. Touchdown, Packers. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable?
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Off he goes. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
He'll take off again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. There he goes again. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Those are the plays that hurt. Because as a defense, Mike, you feel like you do everything right in your coverage. There's nowhere to go with the ball, but you leave just enough space for the quarterback to not only break contain, but to get outside and pick up the first down with his legs.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Packers will take over here just past the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Williams in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. That one good for 29. Here comes Allen. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. And 17 for the season. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he slings it over the middle, and it is caught.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. This one, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. He'll drop to throw. That is caught at the 3. And he will score. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Carry here for Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Van. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. The tight end Fant in motion. Now a shot here, deep middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Packers are going to extend their lead.
Packers 36, Vikings 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 45 yards. On first down, here's McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. McCarthy to the air on second down. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That one, taken in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Vikings. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now a handoff, running right. And he's going to get the 2-point conversion there, so bring it down to a 14-point deficit. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. In motion, Reed. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. tight end Fant in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll run with Allen. Not much there, maybe a yard. Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game. But the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They'll look to throw. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Going up top. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Minnesota. Throwing again is McCarthy. Going right sideline and complete. This duo dynamite. 18 yards on that connection and another first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And the Vikings are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Vikings, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will score! Game on! J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Packers. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season.
43, Vikings 29. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. To the 30. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll throw it left and has his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
At the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here's McCarthy. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 18 yards on the connection. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He's got it at about the 8. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down. Now, 1st and goal. They'll run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
They'll keep it on the ground, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus, and it cuts the deficit down a bit further. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Allen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. On the give, this is Allen. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They go back to Allen. Allen, 1st down and more. A 1st down there on a pickup of 17.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my